As we are here for a special rendition of girls soccer between the Sterling Silver Knights and the Paul VI Eagles. I'm Brian McLernan, joined by Jordan Bakers. The current weather conditions, 72 degrees, winds blowing at 12 miles an hour west, the humidity at 33%, and today's forecast is bright and sunny. The Colonial Liberty standings, Sterling leading the standings at 6-0, Haddonfield at 4-3, West Deptford at 4-3, Haddon Township at 3-3, the Haddon Heights Garnets 2-5, and Collingswood at 2-6. Look at the Olympic National standings. Seneca leads it at 4-2, Morristown at 3-1, Cherry Hill West at 4-4, Paul VI at 3-3, Bishop Eustace 2-1, Camden Catholic 2-3-1, and Winslow at 0-4. Game notes here today. These two teams have actually never met. So a couple of quick notes here. Sterling outscoring opponents 24-3 this season. Paul VI outscoring opponents 18-8. Sterling has won 5 straight, and Paul VI has lost their last 2 games. Look at the leading scorers. Bridget Dixon leading the way with 20 points, 9 goals, 2 assists. Montgomery Dram right behind her at 18 points, 7 goals, 4 assists. Ireland Kay, 8 points, 1 goal, 6 assists. Adriana Sisada at 6 points, 3 goals, no assists. Jade Wiley, 4 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. Elise Simpson, 3 points, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Antonia Troilo at 3 points, no goals, 3 assists. For Paul VI, it's Olivia Brocious at 15 points, 6 goals, 3 assists. Danielle Hennessy at 7 points, 3 goals, 1 assist. Sophia Marchese, 6 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Ave Martin, 5 points, 1 goal, 3 assists. Sienna Mount, 4 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. Sarah O'Donnell, 4 points, 2 goals, no assists. And Emma McCarthy at 3 points, no goals, and 3 assists. So we're about to get underway, both teams in their huddles. Again, Sterling coming in at 6-0 on the year. Paul VI at 3-3. Sterling 3-0 here at home. And Paul VI is 1-1 when they are on the road. So Sterling will be the first team to take the field.
This game should be a pretty exciting game. Actually, PVI and Sterling have both played each other in a scrimmage about 2 years ago. I mean, both teams have very high talent, skilled players, and they both work well together as a team, so it should be an interesting game here.
So in just a few moments, we'll get things underway. All right, so now both teams taking the field. And we have Scholes here joining the broadcast with us.
Happy Tuesday, guys.
Wow, that was loud.
Was it? Yeah.
Had to adjust the...
Didn't mean to blow anybody's ears out.
Hey, it's all good. Little fun fact here, Sterling has actually outscored their opponents 9-1 in their last 3 games, coming off of a 6-0 win against Northern Burlington. And we are underway. Sterling going to start off with possession. And they'll travel on the far sideline. Sterling trying to create a play here. That will go out, and it will be a Paul VI possession. On the far sideline is Olivia Brocious. sent toward the middle, intercepted there by Quinn.
So Paul Six early on getting a little bit of attack time, not real quality, didn't get any shots on that, but got it up that far side.
So playing a little bit toward the middle. And that one will go out of bounds. It'll be a Sterling throw-in.
Now, Jordan, were you able to go to the Northern Burlington game?
Yeah, I was there. It was actually a really great game. 2 goals each from Montgomery Dram, Bridget Dixon, and Adriana Zazada, 3 main offensive threats that we've already seen the past couple of games. But it was overall a really good game.
How was Northern Burlington?
They were okay. I mean, at first, like, it was a 0-0 score. We thought they were really way better than they were, but once the goals started, they just kept coming.
Maybe it was a case of you guys just playing really good.
Yeah, we did play really well against them.
So Sterling trying to find a lane, but Paul the Six will take over. Sends it down the field. And Sims comes out of her spot. It was Ave Martin who was double-teamed there by Sterling.
That's a real good job of defending, first by Erin Quinn, then Maddie Whale coming in there and breaking things up. Because that was an almost opportunity.
Yeah.
One girl almost got away, got free.
So it'll be a throw in here for Mandy Berkeley. That'll be taken over there by Paul the Sixth. Paul the Sixth looking here for an early opportunity. A nice little block there. And Lexi Berkeley will just send it out of bounds. Throw in here by Mia Perrone. That one just goes right out of bounds. It'll be Sims with it. Sims has looked really good so far this season through those 6 games. She sends that one away. And so far what I've noticed, Sterling hasn't really been able to send it up the field, and when they haven't really kept it there for long. Most of the game has been played up the middle or on the side of Sterling.
Yeah.
And it looks like Paul Six is probably one of the stronger C teams in the midfield, it seems like, of the last couple teams we've played.
So there's Berkeley with it. She gets it taken away. Sent upfield. Early chance here for Paul the Six, and the shot goes right to Sims. And that's the first shot on goal we've seen today.
Well, a lot of speed from Paul Six going up that far side from us, and good job of Erin Quinn just making that a short angle shot and an easy save for Sims.
Looks like a foul we called on Bridget Dixon.
First foul of the game.
First time I've really seen Sterling back on their heels the way they seem to be right now, really forcing the defend. As you said, Brian, not really much action offensively. Still early, though, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Very early in this game.
Only a little over 5 minutes in. We'll just go out. And I've also noticed no team has really established themselves quite yet. And Sims is there. Take a look at the replay. Really good shot overall. It's just Sims was there and Dixon with it. And that will just go off her knee and go out of bounds. Able to stay with the play pretty well.
But a good job putting a little bit of pressure on the Paul 6 defense, something to build on.
So it'll be the Paul the 6th with it. Sterling here looking for an opportunity. And that's going to be cleared. That was Montgomery Dram who was up there.
Is there anything, Jordan, you see Sterling doing now differently than initially that's enabling them to get some offensive pressure?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they've been just doing the same thing, trying to play the ball up the field and trying to get the ball just directly in the middle.
Here's Sterling with it on the far side. About 7.5 minutes into this game. Unofficially, of course. Side. And we'll get a foul.
Looks like it might have been a handball on the PVI defender.
So it'll be Ireland K to send it away to A. Just go right out.
Well, the best opportunity so far for Sterling here.
I think it deflected off the leg of it was either Morgan Sims or it was one of the Paul 6 defenders. I couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
It was Morgan Sims, but that's good of her to get there. At least her leg on the ball with
Yeah.
two defenders right there.
So here's Kay battling with it. And sent to Jade Wiley, who sends it upfield for Shea Wiley.
Jordan, do you recognize any of these girls from travel or club soccer?
Yeah, there's a few girls that I know
Yeah.
by name. Not even playing against them, just knowing them. I know there's a few people on the team going D1 for college.
Oh, okay.
Here, Paul the 6 trying to take over.
Yeah, Paul 6 has been pretty strong in soccer for a while now.
Yeah. I was just telling Brian, we actually scrimmaged them my freshman year 2 years ago, and I think we ended up losing like 5-2.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, you guys haven't played them in the regular season since you've been here, have you? And I don't even remember. I can't remember if we've ever played them.
No,
Yeah,
these two teams have never met
Okay.
in an actual game.
Okay.
This is the
Well,
first time.
Brian here with all the answers and the information. Good job,
I
Brian.
mean, I was just reading what was on the screen earlier.
Yeah,
So
that's good. Of course, I got here a little late, so I wasn't privy to that fact.
hey, better to show up than not show up at all.
There you go. There you go. Put a positive spin. All right, it's good.
So a couple players here on the sideline for Paul the 6 waiting to check in. So here's Berkeley with the throw-in.
But playing a team like this has got to makes you better. No
Yeah,
question about it.
definitely.
You know, higher level competition.
Especially after a game like Northern Burlington where you
Right.
just beat them 6-0. This is great competition, great way to get ready for the second round of conference games and even games in the further future.
So it's Mia Perrone and Riley Brault checking in.
There's always that debate. You know, you have some teams that shy away from the regular season, and this is in all sports, playing the tougher teams because they want to get the higher seed. But the other approach is play the tougher teams, get yourself battle tested, get yourself ready for when you get in a playoff situation. I think the latter way is the way to do it, because you know, when you play tougher teams, they're like playoff games. The intensity, the caliber of competition.
Yeah, if you play teams that you're just going to blow out, like, it's going to make you worse as a team, or you as a player, because you tend to play down to their level. While if you're playing a stronger team like PVI, then you tend to get stronger, and you tend to build more as a team.
Yeah, because if you're only facing teams that you blow out and you actually have to face a really, really good team, you're just not going to be prepared at all.
Yeah.
And you're just, you know, to what you guys are saying, playing against the better teams, you're facing adversity throughout a game that is, again, it mimics what you're going to see in playoffs.
Yeah.
So you're Sterling with the throw. Shea Wiley setting it up toward the middle. That will just be cleared away by Paul VI. Here's Dram with it. Kay passing it back. Sterling seems to have slowly been able to take control so far, as they've had possession here for quite a while at this point.
Yeah, and a good job right there in the middle. You saw them kind of have some diagonal looks right there. Real good ball movement.
Here's Mia Perrone for Paul VI. Passes it out to Olivia Brocious. Love that last name, by the way. So now toward the middle. And that shot's just going to go over. Had a little too much juice on it.
That was one of the first, I think, offensive opportunities we've seen for the Eagles here.
Yeah, because if that shot is just softened a little bit more.
Yeah.
You see that all the time when they're rushed and somebody's on them. I guess you're anxious, and it goes high so much. That's why it was impressive what Montgomery Dram did in the last game we had here, where she just kind of took a little bit off it and just kind of tapped it in right to the exact spot.
So we'll get a foul there. Might have been on Ireland Kay. She kind of showed her displeasure of the call. So it'll be Sophia Miller kicking it away for Paul VI. And Sims will just let that one go out. Take a look at the replay here. And just kind of hooked. Didn't really have any chance. So it'll be Madison Sims going to send this one away. Almost 15 minutes into this game, still scoreless. All the sixth year with possession. Trying to establish something. Sophia Miller with it, but it gets cleared out by Sterling. Here's the throw in. Nice throw. Brocious passes it back out to an open Jordan Johnson. Dixon there was battling, but that will go out. For Sterling, we have Kate McVeigh, Elise Simpson, Adriana Cesada, and Antonio Troilo on the side. sideline and waiting to be checked in.
Boy, real nice job of Ireland K and Montgomery Dram working together. You saw
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice setup.
K, hit the ball ahead. Good pass to Dram in stride, back to K. Unfortunately, they got broken up, but good job working the ball at the midfield.
Aaron Quinn with it for Sterling, and that just goes out. And the subs for Sterling will check in. Before I forget, I wanted to shout out some of these Sterling players. They asked for this shout out, by the way. I wasn't doing this willingly, but Bridget was asking for one, so shout out to Bridget. Shout out to Shay Wiley. She asked for one, so I wanted to give a big shout out to them. They asked for that earlier today.
Good work by you.
Hey, thanks. I gotta be loyal, you know. Because if I didn't shout them out today, they'd come up to me tomorrow and be complaining about it.
Charge like $5 a shout out.
I should have thought of that before.
Yeah.
Next time.
It's your tip money in addition to the large paycheck you get from
Yeah.
19.
Gotta make money somehow.
It's a good thing. You're doing something you enjoy doing, and you make a little bit of money. Getting some hours in. I tell a lot of kids, join a tech crew, man. If your parents are getting on you about not working, do this.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good resource. You meet a lot of cool people. You can have some fun with it.
Plus, your
Hey,
parents,
look, it's us.
because you don't have to pay. They don't have to pay for everything for you. You can pay for some things yourself.
So Sterling will clear that one away.
Get organized. All four, one ball, let's go.
You tell him, Coach K. So it'll be a throw in here for Paul VI as they make their substitution. Morgan Gallo checking in for them. It's about 18 and a half minutes through this first half. Still scoreless. Hasn't really been much going on to this point. Not many offensive opportunities. We'll see if Sterling can try and
We say they were kind of forcing the offensive pressure initially. When you're talking about what Paul VI was able to do for what we said the first 5 or 6 minutes. Didn't get any really too many quality opportunities. And Sterling got some offensive attack time of their own. Now it's kind of swayed back the other way.
Yeah, it's mainly just been a possession-filled game for both teams.
Yeah, not many actual shots quite yet. And Sims will just come out and she'll kick this one away. That's skied high and sent out, so it'll be a Sterling throw-in. Be Lexi Berkeley to throw it in. Aaron Quinn boots that one up. Sterling trying to take over all the sixth. Trying not to let them. This will be a Sterling throw in there. There's an open space here for Sterling offensively. As that's sent upfield for Adriana Sasada. And the shot will just go right to keeper for Paul VI.
It's a fast lineup in there with Zasada, Trullo. Really did a good job. And, you give them a little bit of room to work with,
Yeah.
and they're able to make things happen.
And we'll see a foul. I believe that could have been on Morgan Sims.
Here we see this opportunity right here with Zasada coming in, tap, but they're bearing down on her.
So a couple of the 6 players waiting to check in. This will be a Sterling throw in here by Kate McVeigh. And another Sterling, nope. It's a Sterling throw, but not my Kate McVeigh. So substitutions being made for both Sterling and Paul VI. I think we'll see our first corner kick in this one. 22 minutes in. Here we have multiple sports going on around us. We have football and we have field hockey going on. Well, Paul's practicing. Field hockey is actually having a game.
I believe field hockey's playing well.
Oh, that's a goal.
That's a goal.
I don't even know who that was on.
No, honestly, I couldn't really. I think it was just kind of bobbled around and
It
went
looks
in.
like Bridget Dixon, based on everyone's reactions. That was a great ball in by Ireland Kay, and it looks like it might have just deflected either off of Bridget Dixon or a PVI defender.
Yeah, it looks like Dixon. It looks like she was the closest one, so
Yeah.
She's going to get the credited goal. That was a nice kick there.
Yeah,
I think it went off a defender.
yeah, yeah.
And Sterling takes a 1-0 lead here over Paul VI. Kind of took us by surprise,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Caught off guard, no doubt.
hey,
Well, I guess that's, you get rewarded for putting the ball in on traffic, and anything like that can happen.
Yeah.
for sure. Take what you can get. Now Sterling trying to get another opportunity. This is Adriana Zasada. And Paul VI taking over. And a nice steal there by Berkeley.
See, after a big goal like that with two really good teams playing against each other, you're going to see a momentum switch in both of the teams.
Yeah.
Take a look at the replay of the goal.
Well, it looked like now I'm looking like it went off of a Paul VI
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it went off a defender.
defender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Bridget Dixon will get the goal. She seemed to be the closest one.
And you said they have a couple Division I players on there?
Yeah, I think, I don't know if she's in right now, but I think number 31, Olivia Brocious. I know
Okay.
she's playing college soccer.
Okay.
So Sterling looking for another opportunity. Paul VI will clear it. At least for now. Quinn takes a little fall there, and it'll be a foul there on Gia DeFabritis.
It was on the ball, but she got her arm up, so I think that
Yeah.
was
Yeah, I saw the ref
would
kind of signal
got
to
the
her.
call.
Looks like Montgomery Dram will be entering back into the game. Very powerful offensive threat.
As well as Shea Wiley. And They'll check in. They'll come out for Ireland Kay and Kate McVeigh. Maybe a Sterling throw-in.
Looks like what that goal was an own goal. Ireland Kay just heard her come off and say.
Check two. Tight, tight, tight. Why not?
You said she said it was a no goal?
Own goal.
Oh,
Like on, like a PVI defender.
Okay,
so that
yeah.
might have been-
Sorry, I misheard.
You're good.
Here's, that was Cesada there with the shot.
Adriana's second shot on goal. She had the
Yeah.
one where there was the through ball to her. Under pressure, showing some speed and got a shot off and got another one right there.
Yeah, it was a nice pass there by Shea Wiley to set it up, too.
Great cut back by her, too.
Here's Paul VI trying to answer back. Sterling up 1-0. About 13 unofficial minutes until the end of this first half. That's sent upfield towards Dixon. And there's Shea Wiley trying to get there.
Good hustle there by Montgomery Dram. She kicked, she was back, kind of, I guess, was back kind of defending a little bit as a forward, then kicked the ball upfield, and in an instant she got up there into the play.
So we'll see a corner kick by Shea Wiley. That one goes a bit more, curves a bit more outside.
Hit ball there by Mandy Berkeley.
That's sent away by the keeper, Emily Monfrodo. We'll see a Sterling throw-in. And now I Paul VI throw-in. So Sterling here trying to set something up. Sterling will get some subs in. It's Kate McVeigh, Montgomery Dram, and Morgan Sims, I believe. Just closing in on about 10 minutes to go in this first half. Sterling up 1-0 over Paul VI. So again, Paul VI trying to look for an answer here. Trying to find some rhythm. So far, it looks like Sterling's defense has had an answer to anything Paul VI has been trying to do.
They really have. Anytime Paul VI seemingly is getting upfield and getting a little bit open, Sterling's done a great job cutting things off. And I even remember one of their better opportunities. They came up that far side, and Erin Quinn got right on the shooter, and she got a decent shot on that, but it was a tough angle shot, which I'm sure the goalie's always like that when your defender forces it off to the side and it makes it a much easier shot for the goalie to save.
So pass back to the keeper as Manfrotto kicks it away and out of bounds.
Ireland, you can run diagonal and dribble on past that ball. You know what I mean? You can try to clear some space. You can make a diagonal run.
This Coach K offering some pointers there, as you probably heard. Starting off this year very successfully, obviously with their 6-0 record up to this point.
Now, when he's saying to her, get it diagonally, is that to get her in a better passing lane, better, he said when Montgomery has the ball, you can run diagonally. Will that possibly open you up to get a pass, maybe?
Yeah, that'll open you up to get a better pass, and that'll actually generate a better offensive opportunity because you can get a cross in, you can
Okay.
even cut it back at a shot. So
Gives you more possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So here's Sterling with time, trying to look to add to their lead.
Coach K really mixed in a lot of players in and out, and giving girls a break.
I think that's one strength that Sterling has over any of its competitors is that we have a really young team. Really, we have a lot of depth on the bench.
Yeah. I've seen many times that where you have that, you can take over a game in the second half against a team that's pretty much evenly matched with you just because you have the depth, you
Yeah.
have more energy,
Yeah,
and you put yourself in position to finish out a game better.
yeah. I feel like having that depth really creates a better team. I mean, it benefits the team in that moment and also in the future.
So we'll see a foul there as we take a look at the replay. And go in Sterling's benefit here. Will be Ireland K kicking it. Sterling with the opportunity to add on. And that shot just kind of soared off to the left and out of play. So Sterling will make their substitution. Manfrotto will send it away. Dixon there with the pass back. Dixon with a possible shot, but he gets taken away. Sterling trying to really set up that opportunity they've been looking for as that goes out.
Always know you're going to have some pressure on your back.
Moving closer to about 5 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now we're getting closer to that point where Strong's going to push up offensively, but you get down towards the last couple minutes, that's when you don't want to give one up.
Yeah.
So that could easily change the tone with the snap of your finger. And here's a shot there. As that goes over. Sims is out of position. They tried to take a chance there and just
Scary one right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It's just like we always said, somebody's bearing down on somebody. They just put a little too much into it.
that shot was
high.
by Ave Martin, I believe.
Hey, we don't want to run away from that. Let's support. We're not running.
So Sims comes all the way out. The first spot to get there. She'll kick it up toward the middle. foul. It's another little arm thing.
I think next half we'll really see an increase in pressure and momentum on the PBI side, just because they're going to be really motivated to get that next goal. And a 1-0 lead is the most dangerous score in a soccer game. Whoever gets that next goal is there's going to be a shift in momentum.
No doubt, no doubt.
It's like a whole different thing for soccer when it's like a 1-1 score in something like baseball.
Yeah.
It's way different than something
You can
like
get that back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more possibilities to get runs.
So that one goes down. It'll be a Paul VI throw-in. Less than 3 minutes unofficially in this first half. Paul VI looking here for an opportunity. Got some open space. Nice clear there by Quinn.
Quinn's doing a really great job being that extra support in the back, using her speed and clearing those balls out, avoiding any dangerous opportunity for PBI.
I mean, how many times have we seen her make a play like
Yeah.
that this year? And that's got to really make your goalie feel good knowing you
Yeah.
have somebody like her in front of you.
Yeah, you can always trust Aaron in the back.
Especially when you play a team like this that definitely has some speed up front.
That one's taken away there by Shea Wiley.
Tech crew up top losing their minds as we speak.
They're jamming out to whatever, I guess, up there.
Oh, no.
Entertaining themselves. Any idea what song that was they were singing? I have to say they were butchering it just a little bit.
I really wish I could ask them right now. That's the most entertaining thing in this first half so far.
Other than the goal.
So approaching about a minute left in this first half, again unofficially. As Wiley gets the throw in. So now's the point where Sterling's really going to have to try and close in and trying to not make any more, not make any mistakes here now.
At this point, I wouldn't even think too much unless you somehow get an open break or you get something wide open. Just definitely defend. That would be a backbreaker in the less than a minute here to have Sterling, or to have Paul VI cash in.
Obviously, the last thing Paul VI wants is a last-minute goal here from Sterling, or a last-second goal. But I'm sure that's not really their priority right now. Sterling with an opportunity and the shot.
Wow.
That was close.
That was.
But Manfrotto able to get there.
Good job getting things going. In the middle, you had Jay Wiley get to Shea Wiley, and then getting in the middle to Montgomery Dram and doing what she can do. Even with, again, so impressive with defenders on her, how she's able to separate and create an offensive opportunity. Because obviously, Paul VI is well aware of her and her talent.
Yeah.
So that will wrap up this first half. Sterling with a 1-0 lead here over Paul VI. Bridget Dixon, I believe, getting the goal as we will see you in just a few moments for second half action.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a...
Redmond's Revenge! Susie Banks? Sean McLear? What are you guys even talking about? Those are both myths. Yeah.
Young man, they try to tell you.
We try to tell you.
Dude, would you check your email?
What's email?
The thing that keeps making that sound! Now I know why you didn't come here for the Fires game! Open it now! 1,700 emails!
Maybe you should open your emails too.
You think so?
I could really use a bev right now.
Brayden, how many times I tell you not to bring drinks in classroom, just water? Brayden, how many times I tell you not to bring drinks in classroom?
Why is everyone looking at me? Is there something on my face? Please stop looking at me.
Your clothes are dirty. You're ugly. You're so crusty. You smell. You look ugly. Everyone sees you. That's why your shoes are raggedy. You're alone.
I'm gonna fail you. You're never gonna get to college.
It's all in your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. can't believe my computer's dead.
Yo, does anyone have a charger?
No! No!
Adam, you okay?
Hey, are you guys serious? You do know there's like 52 billion pieces of trash in the earth right now. That's nearly 7,000 per mile. And 42% of that is burned up in the air, causing pollution. Imagine if Earth was a person right now. Dude, you have Google and find in your brain. How do you know that? Don't worry about me. Worry about Earth. Oh, dude. I can't believe it happened. Hey! Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Bullying, no matter the circumstances, someone will always be there for you.
Over 160,000 kids refuse to go to school each day in fear of being bullied.
Stop bullying and be united.
Doing? Have you ever heard of Redmond's Revenge?
No, what's that?
Well, legend says every time a kid breaks a rule, Redmond sends them to Eternal for an entire year. Last year it was Susie Pink. This year it could be you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, okay. I'll see you second.
offensive opportunities each team has had. It's been really a possession and control type first half so far.
A lot of action at the midfield, and we mentioned it. Thought that, you know, Paul Six has a tough midfield, probably one of the tougher ones we've seen. But with that being said, Sterling was able to at times break through and get some decent opportunities.
Just waiting to get things started, and we are underway here in the second half. Paul the Six will start with possession.
Yo, Mr. K, I'm back. My thing got postponed, so I'll just work on one for now. Okay. Okay.
This will be a quick Sterling throw-in.
All right, I'm going now.
Nice little pass there to Sasada, I believe. And that will be cleared. And take a look at the replay.
That was a great look on the diagonal ball by Montgomery Dram. And wait for Adriana Zazada to stick with the play and force her to kick it out of the bounds.
So Emily Monfrodo, the keeper here for Paul the Sixth. Paul the Sixth trying to get something going. And so far, Sterling has had the answer defensively. We'll see if they can continue that defensive dominance in the second half.
Really doing a good job keeping Paul Six to the outside. I mean, they really haven't gotten much up the middle.
Yeah, because in the first like quarter or third of this game, it was mainly in the midfield, but it seems like as it's been going on, it's been more on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, even when they get in close to the goalie, you're seeing the defenders from Sterling push things to the outside. And we mentioned about that one shot they had that we said Aaron Quinn got in on and pushed to the outside, made it not as good of an opportunity as it could have been.
So Delise Simpson with the throw-in, looking for Bridget Dixon. Sends that one opposite field for Montgomery Dram, who takes a shot, but that will just have a bit too much on it. And a good setup there by Simpson.
Yeah, you see right here, that was a far pass. Yeah, you really had to, I guess, control it and die it down a little bit.
Sterling trying to keep it on this side of the field. That was Simpson there with the pressure. It'll be a throw in here for Paul the Sixth. Thrown by Jordan Johnson. Right there, we'll get a handball. Sophia Miller. Go look at the replay there. And yeah, that looked pretty obvious there. It'll be Ireland Kay here with the kick. Nice kick there by Kay, just not able to get it to Dixon. It'll be Monfrodo to send it away toward the midfield. A pretty bad fall there taken by, it's Alexi Berkeley. So we'll take a look at it again.
Definitely a trip.
Yikes. Almost looked like she face planted. Okay, boots it. Sterling trying to maintain possession, look for an open area, but all the 6 will take it away. All the 6 trying to keep it in bounds. Nice save there. And not able to keep it in is Sophia Marchesi. So, actually not sure what that was. That'll be a free kick here for Paul at 6. So about close to 6 minutes into the second half, as there was the shot taking their first shot of the second half. That was by Sophia Marchesi. For a lane here, the shot just deflected away. Sterling trying to up that defensive pressure. Kate McVeigh and Shea Wiley here on the sideline. So we'll see a corner kick here from Paul at 6. I believe it's their first corner kick of this game. Sienna Melt kicks it away. And a nice play there.
That was close.
By Sims. I thought that was for sure going in from the angle I saw that. And that throw just
deflected off one of the PVI forwards.
We'll take a look at the replay here.
Good job by Sims stepping up and just grabbing that, because you said there was definitely some traffic out in front.
A lot of back and forth so far to begin this second half. So subs here checking in for both Sterling and Paul the 6.
I think we're seeing a lot of resemblance in how the game is being played in the first half. There's still a lot of possession in the middle of the field, not many offensive opportunities for either team.
I think as the tensions begin to rise, we'll see a lot more scoring opportunities for both teams, just kind of like the first half.
It seems like when there's two real good teams, there's not as much space on the field. They're a lot quicker, they defend, and you can speak to this. I guess your decision making when you get the ball has got to be that much quicker.
Yeah. When you play a stronger team like PVI, there's a lot of smarter players that are aware of what you're going to do with the ball next. Like, you have to know where you're going, but the defenders also know where you're going.
Defensive anticipation, what you're saying, okay.
So we'll see for a kick here from Paul VI. Sent out toward the middle. That's going to be a foul on Morgan Sims.
Looks like Morgan Sims right there kind of just nudged her in the back.
Yeah. I think it hit her. I think it hit the shoulder of that Paul VI player. Pretty perfect ball there. But Sims is there. And look at that.
Yeah, that's a nice job. I mean, if you're able to get somebody ahead of the pack, that could result in a goal, but good job of Sterling. Oh, they got one loose there almost. Wow, that was closer than I thought.
So Manfrotto is there to make the play. There's Dram trying to apply the pressure. Wiley trying to look for a setup, but Manfrotto gets there.
And that's a good job you mentioned, Brian, of Dram, Montgomery Dram applying the pressure. It forced like an errant kick where she couldn't look, and it went to a forward of Sterling, and they almost had an offensive opportunity.
So Dram, I think, looking for a shot there. Shea Wiley goes down.
Good hustle there by Jade Wiley.
So it'll be Wiley here with the kick. Sends it away. Manfrotto was ready for it, but nothing going there for Sterling on that try.
Why are we not running through that? Who's on the end of that? Why?
I think it was McVeigh who tried to get ahead on that one and just completely missed her. Manfrotto sends it away. Aaron Quinn sends it back out the field.
We'll see Bridget Dixon, Tonin Trillo, Manny Berkeley, Adriana Zazada, and Chloe Chestnut all entering the game.
Five-player substitution. I don't think we've seen much of that.
Yeah.
It'll be Quinn here with the kick. Again, Sterling up with a 1-0 lead over Paul VI, a little over 13 minutes into the second half. As you see on the screen, next TV game is tomorrow, September 28th. It's girls volleyball versus Pennsauken. Sterling coming off of a frustrating loss in volleyball yesterday.
And it was definitely a tough one, Brian. They started off good, got the first win, and just really fell flat there in that second game, and obviously carried over into the third game.
He just kind of crumbled apart there, unfortunately. There's Paul VI with possession, trying to look for something. So set up there for Elise Simpson. there. Here's Montgomery Dram with it. That goes out. Hearing a lot of communication from both sides.
Boy, Dram is really drawing a lot of defenders her way. You see 3 of them just went over there. She's one, not only can she score, but she can, if she gets, she can find other players open.
Sterling throwing. Sterling will make their 5-player substitutions.
Lee Simpson, Shay Wiley, Lexi Berkeley, Kate McVeigh, and Montgomery Dram will be taking a break.
Sent up the far side. Sterling looking for a setup here. Dixon was trying to look for Kay there. That's sent up the field. So that's skied high. We've been on this side of the field for
yeah,
and a lot.
And as I say that,
it just looks like a very direct game right now for both teams. It looks like both teams are just looking to kick the ball up the field and have their forwards run onto them. Not much possession right now.
Substitution made by Paul the Sixth.
Neither team, I think neither team really has a jump to them or spark to them right now.
Yeah.
And then probably you saw Coach K with putting the 5 players in, just trying to give a jolt, make something happen.
Yeah.
So there's Sims with it. About 17.5 minutes through this second half. Sterling with a 1-0 lead. There's Coach K. Again, has started off this season very well. This little opportunity here, but that's going to be cleared out. Sterling trying to regain possession. There goes our paper.
I know. I'll chase it after.
So as Schulz chases after the paper, Paul the Sixth with possession, trying to maintain it. Sterling trying to get something going here as well. Haven't really seen much action in the second half to this point.
History's been made, Brian. First time I ever reached down from a paper that didn't blow away, forcing me to run after it.
Well, your mission has been completed.
Every once in a while that happens, I guess. I lucked out. 18, unofficially, 19 minutes into this second half.
Montgomery Dram with the throw-in.
Why do we keep telling me that? You just keep going back to one touch. I'm sorry. Follow directions.
It's pretty much just a lot of Sending the ball upfield. Back and forth. Not really much possession control in the last few minutes. Sims will wave everyone off and get there.
And to what you were saying, Jordan, it just seems like, you know, they're not, both teams aren't able to really have cohesive passes and getting it up the field, so they're just kicking it way up, just hoping somebody will catch up to it.
Yeah, which I mean, in some instances and in some games that works, but with a game like this with two really strong teams, it's not the right way to go.
So that was Troilo there with the pressure. We'll see a Sterling throw in. That one cleared there by Paul VI. And that one will go right out. Substitutions being made. Berkeley coming in for Morgan Sims.
Hey, good stuff, bro. Come on, keep it up.
As you can see, field hockey wrapping things up.
Be smart, right? You've got everything in front.
Throw in here by Paul VI. Sent upfield. Sterling takes it away. Dixon trying to show some hustle there. Here's Paul VI looking for an opportunity. That'll be cleared.
Job by, I believe it was Chloe Chestnut clearing that one out.
About a little over 22.5 minutes in the second half. Here's an opportunity. Nice job there by Sterling. Clearing.
Yeah, very good job there by Tony Troilo. Had a lot of pressure on her back, but still able to clear to the outside.
She was fighting.
Yeah.
And a good job not just kicking it out, because you had a Paul VI defender up there. They might have gotten it. They got a decent shot. She controlled it. And now you see the ball going the other way for Sterling.
So now Sterling trying to look for something here, trying to once again add on to their lead. We get a foul. We'll see who that one was on.
Looks like it's on Montgomery Jam or one of the PVI defenders.
And you see Montgomery's going over to that area, because in that area it seems like she can get into one-on-one situations as opposed to coming to this side where a couple times they had 3 defenders coming her way.
Yeah.
And that shot just did not go where they were planning to, but able to recover it. That shot opportunity is taken away. All the Sixers trying to look for an open lane. Dragonflies are attacking us here, Schultz.
You're just saving my life there, Brian.
There's a spotted lancerfly, actually. He's bugging me. He was trying to get my attention. Opportunity there, but
offsides.
Yeah, that's rough.
I was wondering, like, how'd you get that far ahead of the play
know.
there? Something didn't seem right there, and of course it did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's couldn't be more clear than that.
Guys, you still have to be 10 yards. You want 10? Yeah. All right. Wait, who wants to restart, right?
Just awaiting here on the kick. This is Maddie Whalen. Going to be kicking it away here for Sterling. And almost a souvenir there for us. Here's Berkeley with the throw in. Here's Sterling with a chance, and toward the middle, and the shot is just gonna again have a bit too much on it.
Yeah.
Take a look at the replay.
Great opportunity for Montgomery Durham. You know that she's an offensive threat, really getting any chance that she has.
It's a tough pass to redirect. It's coming in there so fast.
But even with that kind of ball, she just likes to make the most of whatever she can get.
Something skilled players can do that other players,
Definitely.
So Sterling making their substitutions. It's about 27 minutes unofficially through this second half. Sterling trying to hold on to their 1-0 lead. I'd say with the way this game is going, another goal here for Sterling would probably, I don't want to jinx this here, but
I agree.
It could probably
it would really go a long way and seal the deal.
Because so far it doesn't really seem like
it seems
all the six has been truly dominant in terms of their possession.
Yeah, it seems like the possession has been more on the PVI defensive side.
So Paul Six will make their substitution.
But the next goal in this game is the most important goal. So whatever team gets it, it's really going to change the gameplay.
That's if we see it too.
Yeah, true.
So that'll be another Paul the Sixth throw in. Let's set up the field. Bridget Dixon is there. Just a little pass back. Sterling was trying to get something going. Elise with some nice hustle, but that's sent upfield nonetheless.
And I think the other thing we've seen a couple different times that usually teams that have speed up front, like both these teams do. If they get in one-on-one situations, they're able to go ahead of the defender. But both teams here have speed on the defensive end, and they're able to really counter that a lot. And I think that's one of the big reasons why you haven't seen as many point-blank quality offensive opportunities from either team.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense when usually a team has a really speedy defensive, lineup. Usually the forwards would try to slow down the play by cutting it back.
Six subs coming in.
Gotta find passes, find
We take a look at the replay here.
We're not controlling any play in the middle right now. All right, come on, let's go.
Should we all the six throwing? So toward the other side of the field. And the shot.
That was a great shot. That was close.
That was
and we can't tell if it's on net or 10 feet to the right or
but
whatever.
the power behind that, that was a bullet.
It seems like she did that with no problem.
Yeah.
And they're the types of shots that are opportunities both teams are getting. They've been sailing them up high.
Yeah.
Besides where that shot was, that's a really good shot.
Yeah.
Had a lot on it, perfect position, just kind of just sent the wrong way. Probably six trying to capitalize on the field position they have. They're just gonna let Sims take it from here. That's Scott towards midfield. And here's Dixon with it. And Dixon's shot is just skied over the goal. We'll take a look at the replay.
You know, perfect example of what we were saying, where the defenders really aren't giving up a whole lot of space and really clamp down on any forward that gets fairly close to the net, and that's what we're seeing a lot. You know, you've got a couple forwards right on you. You come in, and most of the shots are going high because there's a rush to shoot it. You overkick it.
Yeah.
Sterling trying to look for a defensive opportunity here. All the six just trying to tie this game up. That one is cleared away.
A lot of communication, right? Be smart, keep it in front.
Toward the middle. See if we can see a shot here. And that shot just misses. Been a lot of close ones.
Offensive opportunity right there.
I was just going to say, the offensive opportunities, there's been a lot for PVI in the last couple of minutes.
Here's Sterling looking for an opportunity. Here's the shot.
But that was a great save by Monforto there.
We had a perfect view of that one. That was ticking for goal.
Yeah.
Pretty open lane, too. And overall, it was a great little drive there by Sterling. Just unfortunate that Monforto had to make that save for them.
Yeah, that's a game saver, because we mentioned that you get another goal, it's, you know, pretty much comes as close to sealing the deal.
Yeah,
Especially
with
5 minutes left.
5 minutes left.
Here's the corner.
Oh.
And that one just misses.
And this is the point where you have to feel like Paul Six is going to up the ante a little bit, send some more people up.
Last couple of minutes, trying to do anything they can to get that one goal to tie up the game. And I mean, we've seen it too. They've had more shots, they have had more opportunities. The possession also kind of shifted towards our Sterling's defensive side of the field, but
okay, there you heard the coach say, everybody up.
Yep.
So tensions are rising here with the last 5-ish minutes left. Sterling up 1-0, trying to hold on to it. So I believe at this point, Sterling's just going to try and defend what they have.
Yeah.
It's going to be a matter of preventing that goal from Paul VI. I bet the last thing Sterling wants here is this game to go into overtime.
Definitely.
Paul VI with an opportunity. A nice block there by Ireland Kay. I think it might have went off of her shoulder or head maybe. Seems like they're trying to send it toward the middle of the field, but Sterling's defense is just able to deflect it away. Closing in on the last 3 minutes, unofficially. Here's Dixon with an opportunity. Dixon shot.
Going high.
Dixon not very happy about it. She thought she had it. And great hustle there by Dixon, able to make a move on 2 defenders and get that shot off.
Guys, we talked about Paul Six never having played here, but the boys team, and it wasn't against Sterling, probably had their greatest day ever when you talk about the Paul Six boys team. Back in 1984, they beat Delran for the Coaches Cup, and they were the #1 team in South Jersey. And the reason I bring that up is because for a couple reasons. Gail DeFeo is an assistant coach with Paul Six, and her brothers played on that team. And also, Shay and Jade Wiley's uncle, Glenn Guess, was he was the leading scorer on that team. And they were heavy underdogs against a Delran team that, and it's a while back, you may have heard the name from your dad, a guy named Peter Vermes. This is way back, way back. So, but he was, I think he even played professionally.
Oh, really?
And they were heavy favorites. And Paul Six ended up beating them on this field.
Oh, really?
It's pretty dry here for the Six. And a nice clear.
Yeah, that's It's a nice job. That's the second time we've seen Chloe Chestnut come up. And
Chloe Chestnut really stepping it up and holding her ground, clearing the ball away. This could possibly be one of PVI's last opportunities in this game to make something happen.
I would say it's probably their last.
Yeah.
And you can definitely feel the sense of urgency from the Paul Six coaches.
And there goes Bridget.
There goes Dixon. And that is going to do it. So Sterling is able to hang on and defeat Paul the Sixth 1-0.
Well, just an outstanding job, and it was a defensive battle. Both teams defensively really did what they had to do. Sterling got the one own goal, right?
Yep, the own goal, confirmed by the ref, confirmed by the official.
Right, good job.
Great matchup between these two teams. Great talent level for both.
And a big win for Sterling going against the quality.
I think this is a matchup we're going to see in future years, too.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Coach K wants to go against the high-level competition.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at the lone goal here. So it kind of deflects off of one of the defenders there and goes in. Again, Sterling getting the victory here 1-0. They improved to 7-0 on the year. So we'll be right back for a post-game show right after this.
Dude, you trying to win some big money tonight?
Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing.
Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Dude, this looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's go 200. Already? It's the first game. Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round 1 is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, we've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in.
You're nuts. That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt. Told you.
Then you should adjust your seat or mess with the radio before driving. Buckle your seatbelt. Also, remember to turn your lights on to avoid hitting deer or ignorant pedestrians. Ignore the phone. It can wait. Keep in mind that you're not the only one on the road. Remember, you should always be aware of animals.
Pulls back here for our star of the game, Maddie Whale, and boy, it's got to feel good. You know, you came off a game where you guys beat Northern Burlington by a lot. You have those easy games, but it's got to feel good getting a win against the caliber of opponent that you went against in Paul Six today. Talk about that.
You know, it always just boosts our back's confidence when we do a shutout towards a really good team. You know, PVI has been a big competitor in the past, and for us to, as our backs get a shutout, it just, makes us a lot more confident.
And one thing we talked about, and it really was evident today that, two teams that have speed up with their forwards, but you guys especially are able to counter with some speed on the back end. Talk about how your speed allows you guys to maybe make up if there's a mistake or somebody gets ahead of you.
Yeah, well, me and Aaron both have great speed, and we know when to cover because we're both, mentally there for defense. And, if I mess up, Aaron's always there for me. If Aaron messes up, I'm always there for her. So, we work together well, to, keep a shutout.
Get the job done, right? And the last thing I'll ask you is you're talking about how you and Aaron work together, and that's evident out there. Is the communication between you two getting better with each game?
Yes, as we, grow a strong friendship, it just creates the connection on the field even better. And we just always are communicating. We always know where each other are, and we know how to defend well.
Kind of a level of trust you have with each other.
Definitely. Just being super close, especially getting closer, just allows us to become better defenders together and create our back line as solid as we can.
Does a game like this, playing against this caliber opponent, is this something that's going to help you as you work your way towards ultimately the playoffs?
Yeah, because going against strong strikers and strong offenders, it makes us better because we know how to, not only go against teams that are not so good, but then teams that are good, just like the team PVI. So, it helps us out a lot playing against good teams.
You guys did a great job today. Maddie, thanks for coming on with us, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Nice.
Okay. Coach K, we were saying that, this is the first time you guys have really ever played Paul Six in the regular season, and a game like this has got to be something that you like because you're going against, obviously you like to win, but going against a high-caliber opponent. Talk about playing against a good competition, how that's going to help you.
Yeah, I think, one thing that we tried to do last year was to strengthen our non-conference schedule and, play some of the Olympic schools like a PVI. Like we have Kingsway coming up Friday. We have Eastern and Bishop Eustace next week. So, we kind of looked at this middle part of the schedule as testing ourselves a little bit against some of the best of the best. And, hopefully that will prepare us for a deeper run into November, against our Group 2 opponents. Because, Group 2 is just as, I always say Group 2 South's like the group of death. And, you have the Haddonfields, the West Efforts, Seneca's down this year. And, I think these types of games will prepare us to play, those type of opponents that time of year.
And obviously, you guys are coming off a game where you scored a lot of goals. But what's impressive today was how well you guys defended against a team with some good firepower. Talk about how big that is. That part of your game is going to be as you move your way towards the latter part of the season.
Yeah, I thought they defended great. I thought, like, even myself, I think I found myself getting frustrated because we've had so much success offensively. And maybe in my back of my mind, I was expecting, hey, let's get a goal or two and we can rest a little bit. And it wasn't that type of game. And, you know, we talked about at halftime about learning how to play in 1-0 games and 0-0 games. And, you know, with these types of opponents, that's what it's going to be. We're not going to go out and beat DePaul to 6-3-0 and or an Eastern 3-0. Like, it's going to be a matter of, you know, minimizing mistakes, playing as a team, good communication, and I thought that was really what we saw today. I thought from the goalkeeper up, we did a nice job defending our half of the field. We didn't give any like concrete chances to them, you know, and you know, neutralized them. I thought in that final third, which was great.
You really rolled in a lot of players, especially in this game. Does that, when you have different players going in and out, and it felt like today in the second half there was a little bit of a lull to this game. Is that somehow give you a spark a little bit when you feel like you're rolling in a lot of players to kind of get away from something like that?
It can. You know, I think we wanted to keep fresh legs. They're very athletic. They had probably a little better team speed than we bring to the table, and you know, we wanted to try to keep a fresh set of legs out there at all times. I mean, the gamble sometimes is we lose a little bit of that continuity of playing out there, but I thought that one thing that we've done is playing deep. The kids that are coming to the don't seem to time to get into the rhythm of the game, and you know, which is good. We're fortunate, working hard in practice, you know, competing